brings us to our stage, where the light must learn to love the black. The dark sentencer.
Multiple hostiles incoming. Time to find your team.
It begins with them, but ends with me. Their son, Axis.
Make my way to the stairs inside. Alright, let's get in position for breach. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Here, emotions behold. You've entered a hell where the devil is made of gold. Please don't run your mouth. The questions before have no place in this haunted house. I'm sorry. You can't escape. Here where the light only dies to remember.
Do you have trouble finding League games? There is a way. Amateur Hour Commentary. Be sure to check out our Patreon for Discord recognition, exclusive content, early access, and more, such as this.
How long does this go on for?
And this.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out our Discord. Just click on the icon on your screen. Just kidding, it's in the panels below. No longer do you have to search for games to watch. Kick back and let the games come to you. Follow Amateur Hour today and join everyone else who has said,
Thanks, Amateur Hour.
Thanks, Amateur Hour.
Oh, thanks, Amateur Hour.
Amateur Hour Commentary. We've got you covered.
Welcome. I can't get enough of that commercial. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Amateur Hour Commentary channel, where tonight we are entering our second match in North American Firewall League Season 2 quarterfinals between O.D.G and Unknown Crew. Titch, how you doing tonight, dude?
Oh, not too bad. We had 3 games that was supposed to be playing today, and then they all got rescheduled, all except this one.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what was happening, but you know what? It kind of works out in our favor in the end because now we have better chance of covering all the teams. So tonight we have Old Dirty Gunners and the Unknown Crew, and then tomorrow evening I believe there's the other 2 matches are going to be played. So that's Hoons Goons versus forgetting Death Squad 5, and then the other one is Chicken Noodle Soup and Need 3. So we should be able to cover those tomorrow depending on what time they were rescheduled to. But guys, if you have not yet done so, go ahead and hit that follow button. So if we do go live, you know when it's starting. And I want to give a shout out to Gonzalez_AA, who has followed and also subscribed. So thank you very much for that. Really appreciate the support.
So, out of curiosity, did you see somebody called out Karen on Facebook today? Or this weekend?
Well, no.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, somebody called out Karen on the Facebook page this weekend. But you've heard about the rumors that Karen is Firewall Frank. Have you heard those rumors?
You know, I heard that once, and I thought how absurd that notion is.
You would think it would be. However, I did some sleuthing. Titch was on the case, and I found some interesting evidence I'd like to propose to you today, if I may.
Okay, sure, go for it.
Paco gets doing whatever it is that he's doing here. All right, Paco is ready. All right, so if we take a look here,
Here, hold on.
Karen.
There's this whole thing.
Oh, we're gonna go down the rabbit hole here for you, Wolf. So
Okay.
you're gonna have to follow me here. Okay, so Karen, we have Karen, right?
Mhm.
So we're gonna get Paco to put Karen in. All right, so all in capitals because this is important. But do you see the E?
Yeah,
Now, if we were to erase the bottom of that E, what do we have now?
an F.
Now, if we were to rearrange
That's ridiculous.
these
Oh my
letters-
gosh, no, stop.
If we were to rearrange these letters, what would it spell?
Yeah,
Wolf?
Frank.
Firewall Frank confirmed.
What?
Karen is Firewall Frank.
Oh my gosh. This is absurd.
Detective Titch is on the case.
Oh my gosh. Anyone who's watching, I don't encourage you to believe any of that, but I must admit that is hilarious because I would never have conceived that idea at all. Wow. Karen, I'm sorry about that.
Titch, you're so dead.
But you know what? Yeah, no, that I could definitely see someone coming up with that, as you guys did, clearly. But is that the rumor that's going around? Is that how it all started? Like, what happened? How did that even become a thing?
So to my knowledge, somebody had said something about it's possible that Karen could work for FCE because she's in all the streams and therefore gathering intel and feedback on what people say about the game and stuff like that, and then sending it back to FCE. But we all know Karen just loves Firewall. But so one person had made that comment, like it's possible, and then all of a sudden it just started to spread. So I just thought I would dig into it a little deeper, and that's what I found.
That is, it's a very strange coincidence. I'm not gonna lie, and honestly, if you put a whole video together, combining all the clues, I'd be inclined to believe you.
So I don't know if you remember it, but I believe it was like about a week or two ago. I had actually mentioned that Karen was not, and I did a little bit of really good times. I had mentioned that Karen had put out a PSA that Karen was not part of SCE, and then I don't know, yesterday during a conversation, that whole, like, I came up with that whole concept. Like, if you do Karen with capitals, you erase the bottom of the E, it's an anagram. So I just thought I'd share that with you.
That's so funny. So that's in Discord. That's what you were saying. You were asking Paco to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that went into a private chat. So you got okay. I see.
Yeah. We pulled that one around you.
That's really funny. I'm glad you guys did that. But why don't we go back to the teams and let's talk about them for a little bit. O.D.G and Unknown Crew. Now, these two teams did not play in Season 1. So why don't we check out who's on the roster here and get to know them a little bit more. Now, we did cover both of these teams already. Unknown Crew consists of Afrania, Hugo VR, which every time I look at it, I think it says hungover. Don't know why. Gonzalez-AA, DHG, or Lucky Boy as we will know him as, Voodoo Ranger, and Quick 5150. I don't know who's going to be playing tonight. I believe Gonzalez will be, but that's about all I know. Why don't we check out Old Dirty Gunners?
Yeah, so Old Dirty Gunners, I played them. They were in part of my group, actually, consisting of Dermos 99, Buckaroo 84, Sapex McKiller, FP Villain, Sobakawa, and Pux Effect.
Awesome.
Which,
Good lineup.
some of those written names you're probably familiar. FP Villain, I believe, is a foreigner.
Yeah, I know Sap McKiller and Sobakawa, and I only know Pucks through the league. So, but I've come across McKiller and Sobakawa a couple of times while playing, and yeah, I struggled, but very good roster, and they have made it all the way to the quarterfinals. So that speaks to their skill in the game. And if we have the opportunity, we still have the spreadsheet, Paco, that we can bring up. Okay, awesome.
Who pissed Karen off?
Okay, well, why don't you get that set up, and then we'll go talk about that for a little bit. But Titch, so you said you played O.D.G. What was that experience like?
So we lost that one. I can't remember what the score was. I think that was the one where we actually did it over 2 days because my internet died that day.
Okay.
So that was the one that we played the first couple of games, and then we played another one. Then we came back. I think we won like 3 games off the start, but we were already down 2-0. So I think it was probably like an 8-4, something like that. I can't recall exactly.
What was the toughest part about their strategy? What made them difficult?
Having Jesse on our team. Shots fired.
Well, you could shoot all you want, because I don't even think he's in the stream.
No,
that comes around.
Karen's in the stream, so he'll let Jesse know what happened. So it's all good. Jesse will find out one way or another. It's hard to say. I can't think of anything specifically as to what, other than Jesse, specifically what made that match difficult for us. I don't know if it was anything particularly about this play style that really jumped out at me. I just think they were just on point with their aims, good grenades.
Okay, so they just outgunned you guys that evening.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see how well they do against the unknown crew, which both of their logos are pretty awesome. I don't know the origin for unknown crew, but I like the whole predator look and O.D.G. I mean, Old Dirty Gunners. With that name, I would suspect that there'd be some older players, but yeah, I don't think that's the case. I think they're all quite young, for the most part. Okay, well, why don't we go check out the standings for Group B? And yeah, no, ignore that score if you saw it. So yeah, why don't we review this real quick?
Yeah, I need to pull it up on the other.
Oh, this isn't for either of them, though. I don't think it's Group B, though.
No, it should be A and C.
Oh, well, can we switch that out then?
Yeah, they should all be there. I don't know, you had them all. There you go, right there.
There they are.
There it is, right there. Boom, now it's Group A. Okay, no, he didn't switch the thing. All right,
now we're switching.
Now,
sorry, guys. Oh, dear Lord. All right, so we're over on Group A with Unknown Crew. And if we look at their overall wins in general, it's 54. So they're not the highest on the leaderboard. That would be NAC, but they are the second highest on the leaderboard for Group A. So just what was that? 13 points or 13 wins behind NAC. But in terms of overall standings, they have 15 points in total. So that still puts them in second place for their group. And if we check how much they won by in each one of their games, we could see in the first week they won by a substantial number of wins, total of 6 wins there. In their second week, even more, they won by 10.
What are you looking at? Oh, the overall difference. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm looking at their week.
I'm like, it's 11. What are you talking about?
And then in week 3, they won by 6 again. Same as week 4. So overall, they've won somewhere between 6 to 10 points, just in general. They lost in week 5 against NAC, who is leading this group. And for some reason, week 6 hasn't been filled in, so we're not really sure about the score there. But
I believe they lost that one, which is what caused. Wait, what? Week 6? Week 6 is filled in. What are you looking at?
no, not what I'm seeing. Week 6 isn't.
For
Week
unknown,
5 is. Yeah.
it was 9-3 between them and Barrage. We even cast that game.
Okay. Well, I can't remember every game.
Yo, look at the disc. Don't look at the Discord. Look at our Skype chat and scroll up.
Yeah, but for some reason, what Paco's showing, it's not showing the score.
Yeah. Go to our Skype chat, scroll up, like literally like one roll of your mouse.
Yeah, I know.
It's right there. It's the middle one.
But I don't know why it's not. Yeah, it's not there. I'll have to show it to you later. I don't know why it's not showing up.
You're looking at the one from the Discord.
No, I'm not. I'm in the Skype chat. But I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, well, it's 9-3. I'm glad you can see it and let everybody know, but for some reason it's not showing up on mine. I don't think.
Oh,
it's
you're
showing
talking
up
about on the left side there.
Yes, on the left.
Oh, okay, but it's on the list on the actual chart.
Okay, yeah, I could have checked.
9-3.
Okay.
That's what I was looking at.
Okay, yeah.
That's why I was confused. I'm like,
all
what are you
right.
talking about?
And then week 7, they lost against Need 3. So, they've had a really, really good run. Only lost a couple of games from week to week, and so they're definitely going to be a challenge this evening, and they're going to put on a good show. So why don't we go check out Group C, and Titch, you could talk about this group.
Yeah, Group C. So this is one obviously I'm a little bit familiar with. So Top Gun on the first week. Top Gun, Jesus Christ. O.D.G. Let's try that one. Their first match was actually against Hoon's Goons, which obviously we all know Hoon's had pretty well almost a perfect run, with the exception of O.D.G. Actually took 2 games off of them. The only team to actually take any games off of them there. After that, they played, of course, Disciples with a 10-2 win. Third week, they played Top Gun with a 9-3. Fourth week, they played the Scrub Squad with a 9-3, so it was a 9-3. Okay. Week 5, Dabs versus O.D.G. 8-4 on that one. Death Squad 8-4, and Nar Squad 12-0. So pretty consistent all the way down through, I would say.
Oh, for sure. So yeah, they're definitely a team to be feared a little bit here, and I see that they are up and running, but I don't believe they're in an actual match right now. Can't tell because I don't see Gonzalez is live, so if we will see. But it looks like Buckaroo, Dermo, Sobakawa, and Pucks are all playing. Just gonna wait and see if they're going up against unknown crew yet, and if so, then we might just have one perspective, guys. I am hoping.
I believe they are. I believe they did start the game.
Okay,
so I believe this
is
the first game, so we just didn't get the notification. I'm going to confirm that this is the first.
But with that being said, we're going right into it here, and it looks like O.D.G. is on the offensive, with Unknown sitting back. And I believe at this point they are sitting in the glass room, which is a very good defensive hold. He's going to open up the door there just a little bit, provide his team some cover as they shoot down the hall and try to get some eliminations from the distance. Looks like Dermo and Pucks may be trying to keep the team busy while the other 2 members try to make their way around here. Or maybe not. Maybe the whole team is just going to focus down this hall. I would split up at this point. I would draw attention away from that one door. This can get very, very dirty for them. Very messy. As we see, Quick is putting pucks down, forcing his team to get the revive there. Obakawa, Buckaroo coming around. Dermo going down, trying to get the flank. Hugo getting down. Possibly the elimination here if he can get to Dermo quick enough. Maybe get the revive quick, putting Sobakawa down as well, and the elimination, and now it's a 3v4. And Laptop is out in the hall, but there is enough room in that office space to place the jammer close enough. And this is going to be a challenge here with that motion sensor. They can get that pre-fire if need be. But Buckaroo goes down with the sticky grenade. Can he get that? Yes, he can. But no, Buckaroo's eliminated here. Dermo. Oh, no. Puck's throwing that impact grenade into his teammate's back and unfortunately hurting himself in the process and getting eliminated, making them lose at that point. O.D.G now down 1 with Unknown Crew winning that round, making the score 0-1. Guys, there is a poll if you are interested in the I don't know what you would call them, down below or in the panels. Thank you. In the panels or in the extensions. So if you want to cast your vote, go ahead. I'm casting a vote. Looks like there's already 2 votes for Unknown Crew. I selected a vote for O.D.G. Not that that really means anything, but please be sure to cast your vote. There are plenty of people here. Make sure you cast for your favorite because you only get 1 vote, so make it count.
Yeah, I'm with Kuchek on this one. I see it being like a 7-5 as well for Unknown.
Gotcha. 7-5. Yeah, it's going to be a close one for sure. I agree. Any news on the other team going live at all, or?
Don't believe so.
Okay.
It doesn't look like Gonzalez is streaming, actually.
Yeah.
Does anybody know if
it doesn't look like Gonzalez is even playing?
Yes, I mean, sorry. It doesn't look like Gonzalez is playing. I don't know if anybody else on O.D.G actually streams. Let me see if I can
find
find
on Unknown. Let's see.
That one.
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna do a little bit of search in the YouTube. If anyone in chat knows about Unknown Crew.
So we are apparently the only stream in Firewall right now.
Oh, sweet. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know if Sobakawa or Frania stream. I'm not sure. But I don't know if Quick 5150 does either. I know Hugo might over on Twitch. I'm gonna go do a quick search over there while we enter our next match. We're going back to the office,
but this time with O.D.G on the defensive. And much appreciated for the help with that, Karen. Even though, all the BS I start with you. Actually, no, we are going to districts. We must have missed a game. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So well, we all right. So I'm gonna get confirmation of the score.
Okay.
But it looks like the laptop is in the alleyway.
Put up a motion sensor near that door, which leads out to the alleyway on the market side. And they're going to hold back behind the market. This seems to be a very common defensive hold for many of the teams.
Right, 2-0.
For Unknown?
Yeah.
Okay.
2-0. 2-0.
2-0.
2-0. 2-0.
So O.D.G holding this back alleyway. I've seen many teams fight and hold this position very well, but it can be a disastrous hold if a couple of grenades get thrown into the alley and there's no room to scatter to. But it's a very good positioning for revives. There's cars, there's cinder block walls to hide behind and maneuver around. So it can be a very strong hold. They just have to be successful in doing so and be very careful. It's also very good for blind firing. I've seen a lot of that with the lasers turning on and blind firing over the cars, over the cinder blocks into the marketplace. So let's see if O.D.G can utilize similar strategies and come out successful, considering that they are down 2 wins. Now remember, the quarterfinals are not a best of. It's there goes Buckaroo going down. 2, a double elimination. We see that laser is coming in handy, but he's running out of. And there's a sprint up to the vehicle. Nafrania getting a quick kill on Pucks with the help of their only one god.
And unfortunately, we only have one view tonight, guys. Unfortunately, Unknown doesn't have a stream link that we can find.
There it is. Another victory for Unknown Crew, making the score now 3-0. So yeah, again, with the elimination rounds, we're now into the playoffs. We have to remember that it's a matter of who wins 11 first, and it's not a best of scenario. So
yeah, first to 11 points. So potentially, you can always have 21 games during playoffs, which can make for a long run if we get into finals. And we get to they are streaming. Gonzalez, can you please give us the link?
you sent it to Gutos. All right. Well, if that was, let me just check the. Was it in the captains? Okay. Yeah, there it is. Hold on a second. Let me get this link real quick. And it's on YouTube.
Who is it?
They're only one god.
Okay.
So thank you so much, Gonzalez. Appreciate it. What's up, Art Pop? How you doing, girl?
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna send you the link.
See you in here. Appreciate it. Same with you, Gonzalez.
There you go. Links in chat.
It looks like your team's off to a really, really good start this evening.
We have a stream link.
Thank God. Now I'm gonna look it up for myself.
It's in the chat. No, for Wolf.
Yeah, he was like, no.
Our Bob, welcome.
Beautiful.
Karen with 100 bits. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Yes, thank you again, guys, for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We hope you are enjoying it. We are going to continue this. We're going to branch off into other games as well. We're not going to just stick to Firewall, but Firewall was our first, so we are definitely going to cover as much of it as possible. And it's thanks to you guys that we continue to do this. You make it all worth the while. So thanks for tuning in. And if you know anyone who is interested in watching this sort of thing, please turn them on to us and see if they are willing to join, even if it's just for a simple follow. It doesn't have to be a subscribe or anything, but we'd really, really appreciate it. So also, I know this is a bit off topic, but I think it's a substantial loss to the world. I don't know if anyone heard, but Kobe Bryant passed away today. I know it sounds so silly, but to many, many people, he was a major icon. So I just want to say
it's just a weird time and a weird place to
very weird time, very weird place. But I was going to say it earlier and it completely slipped my mind because of everything that was going on. But just needed to get that off my chest. Say it now before we continue.
All right. So we are back in the district. We do have Unknown Crew starting at the top of the construction section there. Finally, we are back to, it looks like O.D.G is running Eagle Eye.
Yeah, and it looks like Unknown is as well. So they're both running Eagle Eye, and we can see that O.D.G is sitting in the parking lot there, with Unknown sitting in the back near the cinder block area. And now they both have an idea of where each other is, and it's going to come down to who's got the better shots, who's got the better grenades, who's got the better tactics. And there's some shots down Sniper Alley, and there's a double fire up there as well. So O.D.G is going to have to be careful with that as they try to cross the face of that alley, make their way around to the back.
It looks like unknown crew just sort of sitting down Sniper Alley, taking a look down Sniper Alley. Meanwhile, keeping an eye on Eagle Eye to see if anybody is going to possibly flank around. And it looks like one of the members of they're going to get the firewall. So firewall is now been hacked. Laptop is live, and let's see which stairwell they try to take here.
Unknown crew really has the upper hand here. They not only have the vertical advantage, but they also have shown that they are really good shot, and they've been outgunning O.D.G thus far. So not only with the vertical advantage, but with the aim advantage, it seems. So it's going to be difficult for O.D.G to make their way up into that area.
So it looks like we have O.D.G pushing up the red stairwell.
And we're doing a whole lot of eagle-eyeing here. Not a terrible perspective for us, but it's going to slow some of the action. We still got just under 3 minutes left, so both teams have a lot of time to play with here. They need to be careful as they make their way across. And there goes
Quick downing Puck's attack. Buckaroo coming in for the revive. But unfortunately, getting downed again.
He needs to provide that cover fire with the revive.
But taken out again by Quick, and that's the last of his lives. Buckaroo unable to save him.
Quick getting a quick elimination. And now it's making it a 4v3 with only 2 minutes left on the timer. And the laptop is in a precarious position for O.D.G to get to. So they either have to take the long way around or go straight up, which I believe they're going straight up. And God has took down Buckaroo. Okawa got the revive. Right now they're trying to lay that ground fire, and Hugo is down. Not eliminated yet. Frania taking out Dermos. It's 2v4. Can Buckaroo get a couple more? No. Hugo was revived. Hugo now eliminating Buckaroo, leaving Sobakawa left to fend for himself. And only one god takes out Sobakawa, giving Unknown yet another victory in very quick succession, now making the score 4-3, Unknown crew.
Welcome, Frosty. What?
Did I say 4-3? I meant to say 4-0. I said 4 and then looked at the number 3 before you changed it. And oh dear Lord, I think I need more sleep.
We're
yeah, welcome Frosty. Hey Killer. Thank you guys for tuning in. Excuse me. Right, so it's seemingly a bit one-sided at this point. Let's see what map we're going to go to next. Cargo is selected, but that's not necessarily the map they're going to be going with, so we'll wait and see what it is. But O.D.G has to do something to turn it around here. Right now they're being outgunned, outmaneuvered, and outpositioned just in general. Their shots are not as precise. I feel like Puck's had a opportunity there in Sniper Alley. He saw Quick in the alley there, and unfortunately just could not get those shots on. I don't think I heard hit markers either, so he just unfortunately missed those shots, put himself in a bad position, and got eliminated there. And then rushing up the red stairs also. Maybe not the best of strategies, but they tried a blitz attack and it didn't work out in their favor. So let's see if they do something different and turn it around, and maybe get a victory this time.
So it looks like we have Hotel coming up next.
I love Hotel.
Yeah,
I hate the halls, but I love Hotel.
Yeah, I think Hotel is like a pretty loved map for most people. It's one of those short rush distances, like in randoms. Like it's just one of those maps where you just like just go all in.
Yeah. For it being 2 floors, it's just as small as Shoot House, maybe a little bit larger, but I would say it's about the same size as Shoot House. And so both teams run into each other real quick. So you either rush in or you sit back, but generally teams run into each other real quick.
I would say it's a shorter distance than Shoot House because you can have the laptop spawn in the courtyard.
That's very true. But yeah, you're right. It's you might as well just prep yourself to go all in at that point because of the size of the map.
Or even kitchen, like you get in the kitchen. Or pretty much anywhere other than lobby, and it's super short distance.
What I like most about the map, and this is just a silly thing, but when you're out in the middle courtyard and you don't want to be in that hall where the vending machines are, you can open up those doors without having to be in the hall. Something about that I really like because you can open the door and peek through. But that being said, unknown, getting on Eagle Eye, checking. And
somebody's standing right beside some proxy mines. I'm not sure how well that... Were they somebody else's proxy mines, I hope?
No, that looks like... Well, yeah, it looks like... No, you're right. I don't know who set those down, but if it's their own, they should probably move rather quick.
We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, a couple of concussion mines were also laid down, probably to slow their roll, but they already spotted those on Eagle Eye.
So it looks like we do have somebody approaching.
Oh, and if one of those grenades hits those proxy mines, it's going to be trouble for Pucks here.
Okay, one in the middle.
But if he played it smart, he had one of his teammates set those for him, so he won't be hurt. But if the other team hits him, it turns into theirs, and he's a goner.
So, interesting. Pucks can't be seen on the camera right now.
Perfect spot. Buckaroo went down, but he was revived. Trying to shoot down the hall here. Frania downing Dermos. Not eliminated yet. Frania now getting that elimination. Now it's a 4v3. Puck still sitting comfortably there. He's being patient.
No, he's not in the room. The room is clear so far.
We push that room. All right, let's go. Pushing up. They went in there.
Oh, yeah, at the back, bro. Yeah, at the back. Watch out in the hallway.
All right, and here comes the big push. Unknown crew gonna try to work their way in there. Right down the hall. Quick in the double wide. Frania going down. Puck's trying to get the push from behind. He gets it down quick coming out.
It's
Manual
2 down.
revive.
Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. As Hugo just lays down a bunch of people.
Oh, that is unfortunate. That was a very good maneuver by Pucks, but it just didn't work out in his favor. And it looks like Unknown Crew maybe walking away with another victory. And there it is. Now making the score 5-0.
It was good, but I think his teammates needed to push up mid at the same time as he pushed out.
Yeah, when
they had nobody else drawing fire, just allowed them to come back and take him out.
Chuckamus Prime, welcome, dude. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining us this evening. Really appreciate it. Caleb, thank you so much for all those bits, man. Appreciate.
He's got his
pyramids. One little bit of advice I probably would give Pucks if he's going to do a flank like that again. The push up into that hall gave him no retreat. If he stuck by the hall there that he came from and shot from there, he probably would have had a better chance at getting those eliminations completely. That push out into the hall put him in a very bad spot, and so I think that was his downfall. But the strategy was there. It was a very good strategy, and it could have worked in his favor. So close, but little changes here or there that could have been more successful. But right now, Unknown Crew is standing undefeated with a score of 5-0. So if you have not yet cast your vote, you still can. It looks like Unknown Crew has 4 votes. O.D.G has 2. There is a poll, so if you're interested, go check that down below or in the extensions if you're watching on mobile.
Killer Can dropping another 100 biddies. Drop them in that cup, in that glass. By the way, tonight we're having Orion Coke.
Oh, nice. Man, I haven't had alcohol in so long. I was contemplating picking it up. I went out and got some soup for the wife because I know, she's starting to not feel so well now. So I was hoping that would help, but I don't think it did. And I was considering picking up some tasty beverages for myself, but opted not to. Bad choice. Bad strategy.
Very bad. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we have Unknown Crew starting in the gym. So we'll see if they hold up here, they might hold up downstairs, or go into the lobby. And it looks like they are potentially opting to...
Gunfire already exchanged.
Randy getting elimination.
Quick goes down by Buckaroo. Only one guy gets a couple of downs there. Sobakawa being down. Hugo reviving Quick. Frania going out, getting rid of Dermos.
And then,
wow.
Oh my god, blowing himself up.
That was a really, really quick. They were just on him so fast.
Wow.
That's incredible. They were trying to set up some sort of defense there. I believe Afrania was going to head downstairs after setting up what I believe was a motion sensor there in the exercise room. And he was going to head down those stairs. And as soon as he did, there was O.D.G. coming right down that hall, laying some gunfire. That was kind of insane. Guys, we will be switching back over. Paco just stepped away real quick to get some water. I'm sure he didn't anticipate the match going that quick, but we are now at 6-0.
Yeah, not a lot of people expect a game in the last 30 seconds.
Gonzalez, you don't have to be sorry at all. You root for the team you want to see win. You cheer it up. You say what you want. You will not be hated here. And if there is any hate, we will take care of it. We promise. Love old Bob Ross. Who doesn't love Bob Ross? Gotta love those emotes.
And I believe it is time to suck some docks.
Paco, it was a really, really quick match. Unknown Crew walked away with victory there. It's now 6-0. So we are, I would say we're at halftime.
Wow.
I mean, if we're counting that someone's just gonna win 11 in a steamroll situation, kind of like now, I'd say we're at halftime. I mean, we're not technically at halftime, but the way things are going, we could be at halftime.
Welcome, Killer. How's it going, buddy?
Happy little crossbow. So I don't know when the release is going to be for the new map, but I haven't seen anything new. If you guys did not check that out, the dev stream over on First Contact Entertainment's YouTube page, they have a new map in the works. They showed us an early build of it, and even the early builds generally look very good. I'm kind of excited for it, but at the same time, I'm a bit worried about it. So if you haven't checked that out, go to First Contact Entertainment's YouTube channel. Check out their latest dev stream if you want to see the new map. How do you, Bob Ross? By putting a happy little tree, or a happy little crossbow, or a happy little impact.
Have you ever seen that parody one?
No, I didn't.
I can't remember where it was from, but he's like, we're gonna paint like this happy little village, and he like paints this little horse. He's like, what's this? It's a horse, but there's a man on it. Like he puts a little stick man on it. He's like, he must be no more than 13, 14 years old. And what's that in his hand? It's an AK-47. Like all of a sudden he just starts putting flames over top of the village. Like it was like, wow.
Oh my gosh! If you can find that, I need to see it. It's got to be on YouTube somewhere.
Oh yeah. Oh, geez, it's so funny.
Going for it.
So yes, we are over on docks with unknown crew pushing up, which I believe they are on offense. O.D.G setting up shop on top of the boat, putting a motion sensor on the far right if you're looking from their perspective,
They're still
and
running
the
away
laptop
now.
is on the
They're
far
running everywhere,
left.
so he's trying to fix it.
So that motion sensor is at least going to give them an idea if they approach from that far side. And Pucks is setting up behind the red container, giving himself enough coverage so that if he needs to, he can run away and protect himself with
So I'm telling
unknown
you now,
in
one
Eagle
on
Eye
the right
getting an
staircase
idea
that brings
of
up,
their
one in the
spread
middle,
and
by
their
the blue container.
strategy. So far, unknown
That is
has
two
not
on the
pushed
right.
up on the
And
boat
I
yet.
can't see them.
Yeah, left is
Yeah, okay, when you go left, just watch out the guy who picks from the left side. No,
There's a link for it there for
Watch out
anybody
the guy who
wanting to
picks.
check it out.
Yes, in the left side. That's the one there.
I'm gonna have to watch
Go,
that later.
go all of us.
I'm just gonna click on that and save that tab for later.
Push,
All
push,
right,
push,
so it
push,
looks
push.
like they're making their way up the
Follow me, guys. Come on,
left-hand
Albania, come on.
side, which is going to run right into the motion sensor.
They know now, I'm here.
I'm on sensor now.
So now Pucks knows exactly where they are. A couple of grenades going out in his direction, but nope. Way around, trying to get some shots on him.
Guys, but you gotta push.
Seeing red, Pucks just a little bit. He knows that the entire team is over there. So hopefully the rest of O.D.G comes and provides that support. Gotta get those shots down, otherwise he's going to be in serious danger and he's forced to retreat. So Sobakawa providing a little bit extra support there. Primrose also shooting through the red container.
A lot of shots going back and forth, but Puck's downing one god. But luckily he's protected by that box. Hugo getting the revive, but Puck's being downed again as well as Buckaroo.
Hugo and Quick both going down. One guy picking up Quick there, or Hugo, I mean.
Buckaroo eliminating Hugo. Unfortunately, we're down to 3 members of Unknown Crew.
Okay, got it. He's inside the container to your left of right now.
So now it's a 3v3, I believe.
Is this 3v3?
I think so. I think.
Puck's
Yeah, they're
eliminating one god though.
Now it's the 3v2. They have the upper hand here. Can they walk away with it quick?
Buckaroo getting the elimination off Ranny.
And I think this might be it.
That is it. O.D.G walking away with their first win. Getting on the board.
Finally getting on the board. They showed up for that round, and what a good defense there. That motion sensor surely did save them. Congratulations, O.D.G, on coming out victorious for at least one round this evening. Hopefully you can carry some of that momentum over and get a couple more wins. Very good round. Very good defensive hold. I have to say that motion sensor did save them. Unfortunately, Unknown decided to push up that one side rather than splitting up. I'm sure there was a motion sensor on the other side as well, so they only had it was their best option was to go as a group. But pushing up onto that boat can be treacherous, and it's always a dangerous thing to do, but you got to do it. And they tried, and unfortunately, O.D.G outgunned them that time.
Another shout out to the Pyramid of Killer Cam for the biddies, as well as Hellrain. Welcome, brother.
What's going on?
Squad mate.
Your arch enemy, what's going on?
I believe Karen's still in here too. The only one we're missing is Jesse. I don't see him on the list. Maybe Karen left. Fuck him. Paco says, yeah, just in case you're in here.
He probably heard about your previous statement and decided not to join. So yes, guys, right now the score is currently 6-1 with Unknown leading the way. Not much arch enemy. Enjoying this match so far, so good. Very good play from both teams. Unknown kind of coming out on top here, showing that they are a little bit better in terms of strategy and gunplay. But, that doesn't mean that O.D.G cannot come back is a first to 11, so it's a total of potential 21 matches. We have a lot of game left, so strap on in, folks. Get your snacks, get your beverages, because we are back at docks.
We have an absolute flip here of unknown crew getting the same defensive position that O.D.G had. So we're going to have O.D.G this time pushing up onto the boat. That vid is amazing, Chuck. I'm glad you liked it. It is hilarious. Killer with another 200 biddies, dude. I hope you're having fun. I hope all your drinks are all inclusive, and I hope you don't get the coronavirus or whatever's got going on there.
And
So
stay out of the water. Don't get near those sharks either.
enjoy your vacation.
Let me know if they come.
That is.
We can only hope the Paco gets the coronavirus.
So it looks like they're taking up the same defensive position here. Pucks was sitting the same spot as their only one god is sitting. Hugo's moving up a little bit there, which is a little bit different of a strategy, but there's a bit of confidence with that positioning. So O.D.G still not having made their way up the boat, but they are looking to take the same route Unknown did, moving up the left side.
Killer Cam trying to get bitten by a shark. He keeps touching our private parts, but they won't bite him.
They won't bite something that makes them feel good. So, Sobakawa blitzing, pushing in rather quickly. You need to be careful with these pallets here because you can shoot through those pallets. And it looks like Pucks is trying to throw a couple of grenades over those boxes.
Does get the motion sensor though, so it's taken out the visibility that Unknown crew had on that side.
Throw another grenade. Sobakawa pushing up just a little bit. If they have any tacticals like smokes or flashes, now would be the time to throw them.
One god downing Pucks. Buckaroo getting the revive right in the nick of time.
Grenade. Oh, Sobakawa going down with the complete elimination. Buckaroo peeking around the corner, trying to get a shot there. Puck's moving up to that box, getting hit a little bit, seeing some red, but surviving nonetheless.
Oh, Puck's going down.
But not without getting that headshot on quick. Oh, and they're only one god going down with a renegade grenade. Dermos with a good grenade. Now it's a 3v2.
How many? 2 on 3. 3 of us and 2 of them.
And it's a 2v3.
Got 2 minutes left, so they have, I want to say, plenty of time, but they need to give themselves enough time to get that hack.
Buckaroo getting the down on that Franny.
Can he get the elimination? That will be critical in this moment, and he does. Very critical in this moment. Now Buckaroo and Dermos against Quick and... Oh crap, who's left?
I believe... Here you go.
Come on. What are we doing? Wait. No.
Just stay face that side. Just face that side.
Stay right here. No, stay right here.
They're in front of you. 2 guys are watching you back.
So far, no movement, but they only have a minute and a half left. O.D.G has to make a move very, very soon if they want to get to this laptop.
I'm watching the middle now.
Do you want to reposition?
Very tense situation for both teams. They are both on edge. Unknown has to hold this successfully. If anything, they need to waste time and force O.D.G to make a move. They need to keep that upper hand.
They're gonna push now.
Buckaroo moving into position. Dermos sitting back just a little bit. Buckaroo trying to shoot around the corner, but no. He is forced to retreat with some gunfire going his way. It's Hugo, that's who's alive. Now Dermos has rejoined him, making his way towards the red container. He's got some room to move up.
Hugo getting the down of Buckaroo. And the elimination. Only one member left for O.D.G.
Oh, and Dermos goes down.
That is the end. Fortunately, Unknown crew walking away with another win. Making the
Very
score
close round.
now 1-7.
Very close round. Holy cow! Both teams keeping us on the edge of our seats. Very good eliminations there. I feel if maybe Dermos or Buckaroo went towards the red container rather than taking that back route, they could have done a little pinch there and maybe gotten at least a single elimination. But very good effort by both teams. What a good fight. And that's it for Docs, unless the other team picks it and move on to our next which may be Bunker.
Nope, I'm gonna go with containment.
You're gonna say containment. If we see containment again, so something about that map that still just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know, something about it. But I would like to see FOB, honestly. I wouldn't mind seeing FOB. And one map that I don't think has been selected once throughout this entire season is Newsroom.
It's because Newsroom sucks.
Maybe okay.
You know what I would like to see?
We may have seen it once.
You know what I would like to see?
Yeah.
I'd like to see more people join the Discord.
Oh, that's very true. Yeah. By the way, guys, we do have that Discord.
If you look at the panels down below, you'll see that. Why don't we switch to the other one? No, you don't do the other one.
No.
If you guys check the panels below, guys, there's a link to our Discord. If you go and keep a track on us and have a chat with us after, see what our community is like. Maybe see when we're going to go live. We post the games that we're going to cast there as well. Great place to hang out. You get Wolf's message every morning, bright and early at 8 o'clock with the good mornings. And while you're doing that, maybe you want to check out our Patreon real quick. We got about 2 seconds to this one. Patreon.com/AH commentary for a bunch of random stuff, and an extended version of the commercial will be up there as soon as I finish it. So moving into the game, unfortunately, I got a lot of work to do on that one. So that one will be coming. It'll just take me a little bit of time. So we are in containment.
O.D.G is setting up in the shower stall or shower room, and they got a C4 and a proximity mine on one door and a door blocker on the other. And it looks like instead they're going to sit back and hold this area with a concussion mine on the other, possibly with a proximity mine. And you remember that one hold in the hallway just outside this room?
Yep.
That was incredible.
But I don't think Shizona, was it?
Yeah.
Shizona?
Yeah, and I don't think any other team has been able to do that or is even willing to try to do that. But I bring that up because that was so unique. And most teams actually hold this defensive position that we're seeing from O.D.G. And Unknown is sitting on cams using Eagle Eye. And Chuckamus, you said that your team did Newsroom a lot. I apologize. I don't recall it for some reason. I'm gonna have to go back and check your matches.
Paco remembers doing Newsroom, so Paco doesn't remember much about this game apart from Eagle Eye and Newsroom. So
and FOB, he likes FOB.
And FOB is his favorite map. So we have seen it. We just don't see it often. When you have one team that might prefer a particular map, when we cast. What did we cast preseason out of the 24? Okay, out of the 24 teams, we casted a total of, I think, about 18?
18 games?
Like, total teams.
Oh, out of all the teams? Yeah, we were pretty close to 20.
So, when we have one team out of that, sometimes it can be, out of all of those games, it can turn out to be sort of lost into the fuzz. It's not a common one that we see.
Looks like a C4 went off already, so there's one defensive position down for O.D.G, who's still holding this shower room. C4 is also on the barred door.
I got C4 on both of those doors. C4 is door blockers and proximity mines on the other door.
Yeah, but I think either their C4 was blown or unknown crew used the C4 to open a door, but there was a C4 that went off. And they're not going to open up that door because they were able to see the outline of the C4 there. Hugo trying to... He might get blown away from doing this. He's got to be careful. He's not sure if he's using the right skill here. And there it goes. Hugo going down and eliminated by Buckaroo. A couple grenades going out. Rania also going down. Quick, getting the revive.
But Rania downing and eliminating Buckaroo. A little bit of a revenge.
Dermos and Sobakawa holding down the fort, but quick downs. Dermos. There's the revive by Sobakawa, but not enough because Rania puts him down again. And also puts down Dermos. And there it is, Unknown walking away with another victory there. Taking the score now 1-8, Unknown Crew. What a push, man. Woo! Your arch enemy, yeah, you might hear a little bit of a double echo because we have both stream audios up for both teams. Unfortunately, when we do use browser sources, they're not perfectly like synced. So you might get a little bit there, but hopefully you don't hear too much, particularly in game.
It should only be during this screen here, and that's where we have both streams up. But on the in game, you shouldn't hear it double. You should only hear one.
Oh man, that was a good match.
How are you, brother?
I almost thought O.D.G had it there for a second. That C4 went off, and Hugo went down real quick. They couldn't get the revive on him. Then Afrania went down, and again, I could have swore they had the upper hand there, but man, Unknown Crew getting the revives, getting those shots on. They're just a very strong, dominant team tonight.
First to 11, Karen.
Yes.
And Killer starting another. Starting with another pyramid.
Although he kind of double stacked words.
Yeah, he did the 4 twice. I think he's too drunk and he's miscounting.
Ducky Don.
Ducky Don.
They are killing it. Yes, very true words. They're on fire. O.D.G is really giving them a tough time. Again, I could have swore they would have had them there. They had the upper hand, and unfortunately, they couldn't capitalize enough to get the victory. But you know what? They're still giving a good fight, and this could turn around at any point. We have to remember it's the first to 11. It's not a best out of, so O.D.G still has plenty of time to come back. I see a lot of the classic Reg K8 still being played. I don't think I've seen any CQB, but then again, I haven't really been looking at their loadouts here. And unfortunately, some of the stream quality on their end isn't so great. But I think most everybody streams from their headset, and the stream quality from the PSVR isn't always the greatest, so kind of makes it difficult.
I think you broke. Did he break the mini feed, or are you scrolling? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm like looking at the mini feed versus the chat. I'm like, it shows like 4 bits. He's like donating 8. I'm like, what?
Wow, what a perfect spot for Unknown Crew, sitting in the server room. O.D.G now starting off on their attack in the white room. And I'm sure they've played this map enough times to know exactly where the laptop is. See, if I were running, I would have grabbed that crypto. I got sticky fingers, man.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything in privates.
When you pick up the crypto, sure it does.
Does it?
Yeah, you still get the money for it.
Not for Intel though, right?
No, Intel you still get the experience. It's extra. It's kind of like when you go into PvE, you can still get all that stuff.
Raz, welcome. No, the only
And
problem with them
Rubis.
and Rubis, what's going on, dude? So unfortunately, we got unknown crew outside of the server room here. So how are we gonna have our classic tap on the glass, wave your gun, and turn on your laser?
You know what? You know what? Quick is in the server room. She can still offer that. Or
Okay,
he can still
good,
offer that.
good.
I damage him.
As long as somebody's there, because you have to do it. It's a requirement.
It's mandatory. And that C4 went off, and they're only one god, missing the hit just by a little. Not able to get the elimination there. Right now, looks like O.D.G is a bit spread out with Pucks running behind Sobakawa and the rest of the team below. But he is looking down the window or out the window into the server room, getting somewhat of a perspective of who's in there. And he's probably only finding one member of unknown crew sitting in there, which is Quick.
Crypto doesn't count on private. I didn't think so.
I thought it did.
No, because otherwise, you could just farm it.
Well, why not?
Anyway, Pucks effect, going down.
The only one guy getting eliminated. And Afrania also being eliminated. Buckaroo laying that gunfire.
A quick downing.
Dermos
Not sure what's
getting a
going
couple
on here.
eliminations there. And Hugo going down. O.D.G busting in with authority there. Sobakawa and Dermos saving O.D.G from potentially another loss here. Getting that jammer, hacking the laptop, and there it is. O.D.G walking away with another win. Now making the score 8-2.
2-7. Oh, it's 8-2. Okay, I thought it was 7.
Ah, the first time I get it right.
Damn it. I knew this day would come.
Oh goodness. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I could have swore Crypto. Anyway,
You had to get the score right at one point, I guess, hey?
Yeah, one of these days, you know. Sometimes my brain likes to work. Other times it
Like they say, every now and again, even a blind squirrel finds a nut.
You know, that's a very strange analogy though, because you know squirrels do have fairly decent sense ability to smell things, so they could probably still find it regardless. He just he takes his headset off and he walks away. I'm just saying.
Oh, God. Leave it to the fucking psychology fucking major to start busting out this crap.
Hey, man. You don't need to be a psychologist to know that.
All right, so it looks like we are going to be going to warehouse, I believe.
The warehouse.
The
big old tanks that you can't play with.
Mm-hmm. We have a very interesting view from the one god here. I'm not sure if he's trying to maybe look up somebody's... Anyway, moving on. What are you doing over there, Paco? What are you playing with? Don't worry about it. Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
But yeah, looks like we're going to be going over to warehouse, which is, you know, the one team that runs a fairly different strategy than most chicken noodle soup. They generally run a 2 on one platform, 2 on the other strategy, particularly when they're on defense, and it seems to work out in their favor, but I haven't really seen anyone else effectively put that strategy into play. Oh my god, I gotta check out these emotes now. Yeah, what are those emotes? Oof, yoink, bud. They're unique.
We got Casper just laughing in our ear right now.
So it looks like both teams are just about ready here. Checking their loadouts, making sure they're all set. Again, I'm seeing a lot of classic Reg K8s. I don't see a lot of other guns being run. You know what? The last time I played, I think I ran with the Z1, and I was surprised you could put people down rather quickly if you get your shots on, unless they're wearing bullet sponge. But if you get like 2 decent shots on someone, they go down real quick with the Z1.
Well, I'm curious to know how many people noticed that Paco was coming out of the closet at the end of the commercial. That's really what I've been wanting to ask this entire time. Like, how many people noticed that Paco's head was sticking out of the closet and then came out to go sit down?
80%.
I've waited to play it a couple of times so people would look at like different things. So I've waited for that
I don't wanna.
question, but just curious. If you haven't seen it, now you're gonna look at it.
Yep. Definitely go back and check it out. So it looks like Unknown is starting off on the more warehouse heavy side, where there. I don't think there is a platform on this side. Like
Maybe they
sometimes
go
it's
the
hard
other
to tell.
side. I wanna know.
But they are moving in towards the middle, towards the tanks. They can see that the laptop is below platform. But O.D.G has decided to take up their position
I'm all the way up. All the way up.
on top of the platform and defend from there, which isn't a terrible idea because they have the offices that they can run into for defense. There's a couple of good positions that you can hold here. And if they place their jammer up here, then all they have to do is worry about protecting that jammer instead.
Yeah, they're gonna do the trick that we should push out.
Hugo pushing in underneath the platform. Gonna try to get a motion sensor up over there, see where they are defending from.
What are you gonna do?
A little bit of a slow go there, but there's some gunfire exchanged.
A couple of pod shots back and forth.
Hugo by himself at the moment. Dermos getting hit a little bit with those grenades, but seeking refuge back in the office. Hugo applying that
No, if you wanna push,
constant
we all should
pressure.
Push, bro.
No, we're not gonna push, but they're not gonna expose themselves.
They're not picking up, bro, guys. We have to push. We have to push in them one side. Yeah.
Unknown making the decision to push one side, or at least just push in general at this point. Hugo going to the other platform staircase. There's only one guy still sitting at this one.
Yeah, they have one.
There's the sensor going off. Hugo cautiously moving up that stairwell.
One god getting it down.
Oh,
Unfortunately, getting it down himself.
Trying to get a couple of blind fires there, but no, it didn't work. Sobakawa and Dermos again holding the team down here. Dermos getting the elimination on one god. Sobakawa getting the revive. Now it's a what is it? 3v2. Oh, Frania going down. Not eliminated. Oh, and there it is.
O.D.G. taking the win, making the score now. 3-8. O.D.G. coming back. Karen dropping 120 corgis.
What?
What?
Corgis? Are those supposed to be
like the dogs?
Like the dog corgi? Well, regardless of the breed, thank you very much, Karen. Appreciate that. Killer Cam also coming in with many bits.
Well, it's like, what? Dropping dogs? What the hell is going on here?
Dear Lord. Guys, it's too late to be confusing me right now. I gotta focus. I gotta focus if my brain's going to work effectively here.
Killer Cam having to, not to be bested by Karen, drops 132 just regular bits.
Yeah, Arch Enemy, you're right. They did nerf the CQB for sure. You know, they made the attempt to balance the guns so that they can see a little bit more of a variety of guns being used. But unfortunately, I don't think they did a very good job. There are some guns that still do perform fairly well, but yeah, the classic Red K8 still works the best, especially in Titch. I think you could back me up on this with the suppressor on it. It seems to work marvelously.
Yeah. Well, when you put the suppressor on it, it definitely eliminates a lot of it because it had pretty good recoil. Like, it had a decent amount of recoil on it. So you throw the suppressor on there, and or if anybody, you'll see like a lot of the NAC or Hoons Goons. I don't know if NAC, but for sure Hoons Goons, they'll run with Odin as well. So it's pretty much just laser beams.
Yeah. Yeah.
It takes away some of the damage, but I mean, if you're laser beaming people in the head,
What's it matter? You're landing more shots, and you're going to get the elimination faster. Especially if you're playing the long game, which Hoons Goons and NAC both play the long game. So,
yeah, we go all over there, the other side, all of us. Quick.
hoping one or more pisses on Titch's leg or bites him.
Come on, Hugo.
wow, Karen.
Wow. Shots fired. O.D.G.
Seems like you're upset about something. Like
starting off. Already finding unknown crew on the platform, shooting from a distance, getting a couple of hit markers there, forcing their only one guy to push back, seeing a lot of red. Unknown really not being able to set up here, unfortunately, as O.D.G. takes the aggressive push. Dermos moving up on that entranceway, getting ready to attack. Moving in underneath, gonna place a motion sensor. See, here we go. And there's nothing. Nothing from that crypto.
I'm gonna close this door.
It's another motion sensor being placed. Unknown crew now weary as a couple of motion sensors are jamming their tablets. Now they either have to rely on their ears or their eyes to really get a good position or idea of where O.D.G. is as they make their way up to the platform. Looks like Buckaroo and Sobakawa are pushing back towards Dermos and Pucks.
Sorry, Casper just keeps whispering corgis in my ears. Like, what is going on right now?
Yeah, from my side. You come up there.
Right now, O.D.G. not sure which side to push up from.
I think they're trying to go up. Two of them.
This cough needs to go away. It's killing me.
A little bit of a slow time as O.D.G. tries to figure out what their best plan of attack is here. Looks like they just flank around on the far left.
Yeah, retreating back and going all the way back around. They're going to head towards the laptop area.
So now, as unknown, so unknown are taking the opposite side.
Oh, nobody there. I can hear, bro. I can hear it. I can hear it.
Alright, guys. I will be right back, Titch.
Yep.
It's all you.
So shots back and forth. Looks like Puck's getting a little hurt at this moment. Well placed idea actually to get the thing, but Dermos going down quick. More shots back and forth. But putting the motion sensor underneath the other side so they have eyes is really well thought out move. Buckaroo downing one god. Buckaroo downing quick. Franny downing Buckaroo. Puck's getting the down on Franny. Trying to hit the laptop. Starting the hack. Let's see if he can stay within range of it. But Puck's got to get out of there as he goes down, but he's behind the box in safety. Puck's out of ammo, having to go back and try and find some. More shots back and forth. Just pod shots at this point.
Yeah, Albania. If they hack the laptop, I'm gonna open it. So they don't know.
And the hack being taken again. Puck's just backing up every time he starts to get shots, but still getting some hack back on the laptop. Well, Buckaroo eliminating Hugo. getting in for the hack again, once again. Hawk's getting down. Oh, but getting down himself. My Franny.
Nice. Stay on the back. Get cover. They need to come to the left.
All right. So Franny, a quick.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
There's been
30 seconds.
an interesting thing going on at the moment. Interesting
Oh.
play.
Yeah, looks like the hack is happening right now.
Yep.
86%. And
Pucks was able to get out to the laptop, start the hack, but unfortunately Pucks has gone down, as well as
and the hack has been completed. With
O.D.G.
walking away with a hack victory. And the team hasn't been eliminated yet. What?
Wow.
Holy cow.
So it's a common strat for a lot of teams when the laptop's on the one side out in the front, they'll hole up at the top of the other side. So if anybody's going for a laptop, they can just kill them. So while you're away, what had happened is Pucks and I believe Buckaroo had gotten two of the members down. So while the other two members were distracted trying to pick up their teammates, Pucks ran forward, hit the laptop, and started the hack.
Wow.
Yeah, well played move.
Holy cow. What a play. That's unfortunate I missed. I'm going to have to go back and see that.
That was a really cool play.
The little boy had diarrhea. He told his mom to give him some Viagra. She said, why isn't that stuff? Gave dad to Oh, that's funny. Raz with 500.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, man.
Hack bomb.
Appreciate that, dude. Holy cow. So if you guys had counted O.D.G out, I think it may have been a little too late to do so. By the way, there still is a poll open. There is no chance for a tie. So if you in one of the panels below, or if you're on your mobile and you go into your extensions, you can cast your vote there. Currently, there's 4 votes for Unknown Crew and 2 votes for O.D.G. Cast your vote now. You only get one. And see which team comes out on top. Don't worry, it's anonymous. No one will pick on you for who you choose. You just pick the team you want to see win. Wow, it's unfortunate I missed it, but glad for O.D.G coming out on top like that. Very well played.
Yeah.
It looks like we're going to be heading to Gauntlet, a new fan favorite. It's hard to get.
Try it again.
Or are we going back to warehouse?
Wait,
that's right. We never mind. We only played one round there, right?
No, we did 2. The other team picked warehouse again.
Oh. All right. Well, it was on
Gauntlet.
They got me excited for Gauntlet.
And that's twice you've done that. As you're like, oh, it looks like we're going to this. As they're saying, what's your pick?
I just shouldn't talk about the map until the match actually starts. I'm going to do that from now on.
I just wait and look and listen. I use my senses.
I talk too much. I can't listen.
Smell. Smells like we're going to warehouse.
Ah, so you're the squirrel you were talking about earlier.
Exactly. I'm using your psychology to smell out the map.
I'm freaking Dr. Doolittle, man.
This has got out of hand.
It's gone too far, man. So, okay. So the round is starting. And let's see who comes out victorious this time around. It looks like Maverick is cheering O.D.G on. We've got a couple of fans of Unknown as well.
So
looks
if
like
you
there's
look
a
at
couple more votes for O.D.G in our poll.
Sorry to sway the conversation here, but if you look at the emotes that Killer has just modified, does not look like he's trying to touch our logo inappropriately.
It does a little bit, but
okay.
I think he's earned the right to do it. Just saying. Unknown Crew starting off in the position that O.D.G did last time. And where the position where they actually got caught off guard.
Did they?
They
start
did.
that position?
Yeah, last round ODG started off in that position and shot at unknown on the platform there, and they made their way underneath, just as they are now. But it looks like ODG is sitting back on the opposite side of the warehouse rather than in the middle area on the platforms. So now unknown has a lot more floor to cross before they get to the laptop.
The laptop's not in the middle. Like, it's not
No,
on
I
the
know
platforms at all.
I know it's on the opposite side.
Did it? Was it seriously their last game? Or like the last...
That's
round?
where, yeah, ODG started in the same spot as Unknown Crew.
Okay.
Oh, one at the back, one at the back. He's shooting from the hall, bro. Your hall, yeah, not behind the box, behind the... Yeah, they have a nice...
Couple of warning shots.
Oh, bro, thanks, man.
Looks like the FBI is wishing
We should take them out from the right.
unknown.
They're only one god.
There's only one
Good
god.
Yeah.
The FBI is on unknown crew's side here.
So ODG is just sitting comfortably right now, waiting for Unknown to push through one of the doors. And it looks like they do have the upper hand. They have a lot more coverage at this point. But Unknown pushing their way towards a laptop instead. Getting a couple shots, but no, Buckaroo is able to get the down. Hugo getting the revive, but their only one god goes down again. There's a grenade, getting rid of their only one god. Buckaroo coming out.
Downing Hugo. Downing him twice and getting
Couple
the elimination.
line fire shots there.
But unfortunately, quick coming around the corner. Oh my god, the revive on Fox. Oh.
What a revive. Completely turned his back on him.
Taking the win.
I can't get camera there, bro.
Oh my gosh, this is why you have to eliminate someone when they're down. But, you know, he didn't have a choice but to turn around there. If he didn't turn around, he would have gotten an attack from behind regardless. But wow, Puck's getting rezzed right at the last second there. Able to help out his team. Whew. What a game. What a game. And look at O.D.G coming up from behind. Making the score now 8-5 with
Fox
Unknown in
getting
the
three
lead.
eliminations on that.
Wow. Wow. What's up, Viper? Welcome, dude.
Viper, what's going on, dude?
Rob with another 10. Boring biddies for Kobe. See, I'm not the only one thinking
Viper challenged the person who called out Karen on Facebook this weekend.
Oh,
Whoever
got
that
one
was.
10, Karen. Ooh, that was really well played by O.D.G. Pucks, wow. You know, if that revive didn't happen, holy cow. That could have been bad news for them, but fortunately for O.D.G., he got rezzed right at the end there. Man, that was just exciting.
That was a fun little match there.
It seems like the last two matches have been very unique in their own right. I mean, getting a hack on the laptop while the other team is still alive and getting a victory as a result. And Puck's going down right in front of his enemy, but getting revived right behind that same enemy and walking away with 3 kills. Just remarkable.
Wow.
Just, wow. Shut up, bro. We're back at warehouse here.
You know, you're Canadian, Viper, but you spell neighbors like you're American. I'm not sure how to take you yet.
You're missing the U, man.
Yeah, you're missing the U. The U is important.
So Unknown Crew defending the upper platform here.
And if you ever see a guy named Jay in the chat, make sure you spell your like you are, Y-O-U-R apostrophe R-E.
Yeah.
I've been trolling him with that one for like a week. That's how they spell it in Canada.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
So funny. Jay's fun, smart man. He's a good kid.
He is. He's a very good kid.
All right, so it looks like we have O.D.G sitting up underneath unknown crew at the moment.
Yeah, getting those motion sensors down is key.
Are they going up?
Yeah, it seems they're not gonna be able to play the same plan as last time, but let's see how they push this one.
No, but now they are defending the laptop, literally right next to the laptop. So what happened before definitely won't happen again. Quick going down. Afrania getting the revive. O.D.G really getting some of these shots on.
Focus, guys. Yeah, let them go up.
I hear him underneath.
Looks like Pucks is making his way up the stairwell here. Dermos following suit a little bit, but Puck's deciding to retreat, possibly go a different route. Looking in between the two offices.
I think they're trying to go to you guys one time.
Hugo and only one God are sitting in one office with Afrania and Quick in the other. Quick has already been downed once. He's got to be careful not to get down 2 more times. Pucks can shoot through the bottom of that pallet there, so should that door open, be a good opportunity for him to lay some fire.
So it looks like they made it up. Door is open. Dermos throwing some grenades in.
See if he can get elimination here.
Scatter.
Nope.
Another door open. Dermos. Oh, with the save on the sticky grenade.
It was so close. Dermos forced to retreat. And there goes Pucks being eliminated. Afrania going down, but not without taking someone with him. Gets revived by Quick. It looks like Unknown may be walking away with the victory here. With Buckaroo, the only member of O.D.G left.
Hugo getting elimination on Buckaroo. And that will call it that. Unknown crew walking away with another win. Making the score 9-5 for Unknown.
They are only two wins away from moving on. So let's see if Unknown crew can push out these last 2 wins coming up. But O.D.G, they are not to be counted out yet, guys. As we have seen, they went from a very huge deficit of, what was it, 8-1, I think it was, and made it 8-5.
No, they got their first score on the board. I think it was 6-1, if I recall.
Right, but they, before their recent string of wins, I believe it was 8-1.
Did they get them all like one after the other?
I think they had a massive win streak there.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really, really impressive. Hello, random stranger. NSX Productions.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, welcome.
You wanna go hangar, guys?
Yeah.
So looks like we're going to hangar.
You didn't let me say it. I would have gotten it right that time.
Not giving it to you. That was an easy one. I'm not going to let you take it. I want you to work for it, Wolf. I want you to work for the map selections.
I almost had it. So aside from Hangar, what other map do you think we're going to see? Considering that Hangar is a little bit more of a newer one. We've seen a lot of the classics. We had Office, we had Warehouse, we had District.
We have not seen Embassy.
We haven't, and I'm surprised. Embassy is usually right there at the beginning.
So there's a good chance we see Embassy coming up next. And then if we have another map, after Embassy, I'd say we're probably going to see maybe District again, potentially.
Potentially.
Or
we also had Hotel. We haven't seen Compound yet.
Or potentially Office again. So I would say if the next 2 maps, if if I were to guess, next two maps would be Embassy, and if there is another map after that, because obviously we've got Unknown at 9 points. After that, I would see Office being replayed.
Gotcha. Yeah, I agree, Karen. I was not expecting such an incredible back and forth. Not to take anything away from these teams, but it really has been a show tonight. That's awesome, Rob. That's awesome. I think I actually just got a game from the Oculus store that I want to play.
I was looking at those.
You gonna go downstairs?
What?
Go from downstairs.
The Oculus Quest.
Oh man, it's great. Love it.
Yeah, just focus. Yeah, focus and then
But the link cable, I guess you can just use any old, any high quality USB 3.
Some have been tested, and there's like one or two that seem to work fairly well. If you
Anchor
want
is
to
one
get
of them
the
I saw.
link itself, it's kind of expensive, but it will
That's
last
like
a long
$80
time.
US or something insane like that.
But you know what? It's going to stand the test of time. You'll be able to use it with like all upcoming new devices because you're going to be using the Type-C port. Or that's what they report anyway, so we'll see if that's true.
Yeah, $800 Canadian for the, I think it was for the headset.
Oh, that's wild.
So I was like, oof.
Here we are on Hangar with Unknown Crew making their way into, I would say that's the Carpenter area? I don't know. Craftsman area?
Tool room.
Tool room? Is that what we call it?
And then this would be like machine shop.
Okay. Yeah, we'll call it the machine shop. That makes most sense. And that's right below O.D.G, who is defending that exact area.
The parts service, according to the camera. Ooh. One guy taking a concussion mine, being a little disoriented.
This is going to be hard area to push from for Unknown, so it may not be in their best. Oh, he got the hack after using the impact to get the jammer. They get the hack on the laptop, and they're going to try to sit there and defend it while hacking at the same time. O.D.G is going to have to. This is forcing them to make a move, and now O.D.G is in a precarious position. Sobakawa going down into the back alley there, possibly trying to push from that position.
So I got Unknown Crew using O.D.G strats here.
Now it's a fight for the laptop here.
Unfortunately, Franny's now on the other side of the wall, so they're going to have to push in a completely different room now.
Puck's now at the laptop, preventing the hack from going through, putting up a couple of concussion mines, but O.D.G has to be careful not to group up so much because one good grenade could get multiple eliminations there. Unknown now making their way back into that laptop area.
Buckaroo eliminating Hugo.
Wait, let's get close, bro.
Oh, Puck's getting elimination on quick.
What a nice C4. That was a last-minute decision.
That was. He was shooting while he placed it to try and mask the sound of the beeping of the placed.
Genius. Very good strategy. Frania going down, getting revived by the only one god. A couple of grenades going out, but not able to get away. Frania going down, also only one god going down. Buckaroo coming in strong on the upper platform. And there it is, O.D.G walking away with another victory. Wow.
Yeah, we just everyone runs
6-9.
Holy cow. I did not expect to see such a comeback. Remarkable.
Forth. O.D.G on the defense, Unknown Crew starting the hack. O.D.G having to take it back and stop the hack. Unknown Crew having to push in, and C4s, man, coming into a huge play that round, taking out 2 members with C4s.
I mean, they were in such a huge deficit, and they are coming back with such strength and ferocity. It's like it's remarkable. That and yeah, I agree. That strategy that Puck's pulled with masking the sound of the C4 with his gun, genius, absolutely genius. And getting that quick kill on Quick was mwah, beautiful.
Why did you break the jar?
I think Killicam. I think Killicam broke the jar.
Can you not just refresh it?
If you all have decided to tune in tonight, which you have, even if you had to step away for a little bit, or if you can't stay for the whole thing, you have tuned in for an amazing match tonight. And these two teams showing exactly why they deserve to be in the quarterfinals. Unknown Crew steamrolling O.D.G to start, but O.D.G showing, no, we're not going to let that stand. We're going to come back and get multiple victories in a row. And it's just been a wonderful back and forth. We're getting very close to a potential 21 rounds here. It's getting very, very close. Both teams performing incredibly well, and we're going to be heading back to Hangar now with Unknown on defense. Just incredible.
Oh, 9-5. Sorry. I think so.
So I think Unknown thinks the score is 9-5. Not quite accurate, but that's okay.
He's just filling it back up.
It doesn't have there is no shatter effect, so we should be okay.
Can you imagine if like somebody's like donated like 1,000 bits or like whatever, like the largest bit
in singles?
No, like the 10,000 bit one, the largest bit, and it just literally shatters the glass. That would be...
No one do that, please. That is asking too much.
Just saying, that would have been a cool thing for them to code into it. Just completely broken glass just flies across the stream.
O.D.G pushing in from the airplane side. An Unknown sitting on top of that platform near that carrier jet. Afrania and Quick near the entrance ramp.
Come on, quick.
Forced to retreat. Hugo downstairs all by himself. He's going to have to make his way back up. As he has done. Quick and Afrania trying to hold that position against O.D.G. And now Puck seeing a little bit of red there. Dermos running a little bit of cover there. Sobakawa ready to move with his team. Try to get a double fire. Dermos forced back into protection there, into cover. Well, grenades going out. Frania downing Buckaroo as Buckaroo tried to make his way up that ramp. To no avail, and Buckaroo being completely eliminated. Sobakawa trying to go around and see if he can get a couple of hits with grenades, finding no hit markers. Quick and Frania still holding that.
Quick getting elimination on Sobakawa.
That's a 4v2 situation with Unknown having the advantage here.
Looks like Unknown's just slowly picking them apart.
We got this.
Puck's still a little red, just trying to revive for a little bit. Making the push, but getting down by Quicks.
Oh, trying to get that motion
revive,
sensor.
Quick downing him one more time. Hugo eliminating Dermos, and that's taking out Pucks in the process. Unknown walking away with another win, making the score now 10-6. Match point.
Being confused, bro.
That was a very tough push for O.D.G to make, and it did not work out in their favor. But we have another map to play, and O.D.G has shown us that they are not going to go down easy. That's for sure.
GG asking for the score. I already forgot, man.
We might want to let them know the score.
10-6.
We were lagging there.
10-6, right?
So we have played a total of 16 rounds so far, guys. It's been a very long evening. Thanks for tuning in. The match did start at 8:30, or in and around, I should say. So we've been going for well over an hour at this point, going on close to 2 hours, actually. And yes, Killer, things are getting heavy, that's for sure. Both teams performing incredibly well.
How many rounds we played?
What map do you guys want to do?
Let me pick the map, bro.
Okay, you pick, just so we know what you're thinking.
Why does one look
Hangar.
like it's still on Intel?
No.
Well, back to
Oh.
hangar.
So I don't know what's happening with
So it looks like actually,
the Puck's blue
Puck's-
screen?
I'm not ready yet. Let me see mine.
yeah, it looks like he's stuck in loadings.
I'm having bad connection too, bro.
Yeah, because it looks like he's no longer in the lobby itself. So something's happening there. He's gonna have to restart. So, guys, just hang tight for a little bit while they get this organized and get this situated, and we will get them back up.
I can play any you like, bro.
But wow, what an incredible evening! And if this is kind of an indication of what's to come in the next two matches again tomorrow.
Yeah, so it looks like Pucks has started a new lobby.
I wonder if that was intentional. Like, no, because his stream went down entirely. So it's back up
Nope.
now. I mean, if we refresh the page, it should be, I think, right? No, never mind.
I was gonna say it's live for me.
Yeah,
Oh
not
no,
for-
it just
not for
died.
me.
Now it just died.
The only one
So, holy,
Oh, good lord.
holy crap!
Brass with a 500.
Dear
Killer
Lord.
Cam with like the most messed up pyramid you've ever seen.
I know. Went from
including the
triangles to
corgis.
snowmen to corgis or corgis or coogies or whatever you want to call them.
Orgos.
Blades.
Yeah, those are definitely beagles.
Oh, Bucks drop.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
so
you
it's
guys
like
so much for that.
Pucks-
Appreciate it. You guys rock.
Yeah,
Having a little bit of issues at the moment.
some bad situation happens.
So do we want to roll a commercial or something while we're killing some time here?
Dad was on firewall. Never had a bad situation.
Maybe explain why Karen's actually Frank one more time.
Oh dear God! If she's still in here, she's gonna
She's
kill
still
you.
here. Don't worry, she's still here. I know she is. She's
But
not
yeah.
gonna talk to me afterwards, but
But yeah, guys, just a reminder that tomorrow evening there are going to be two more quarterfinal matches. One between Chicken Noodle Soup and Need 3, and then the other between Hoons Goons and Death Squad 5. So if you want to tune in for those, go ahead and actually follow us over on Discord. In our Discord, we post what teams are actually going to be playing. I believe I have already posted the newest cards or announcement cards. If I haven't, I will be doing that. So go ahead and join us over there. It's going to be a nice, easy follow. And check that out. Talk to us, hang out with the community, and stay up to date on all that stuff. I mean, while you're at it, you can go check out our Patreon for a little extra content. If you become a patron, you get a little bit more recognition in the Discord. You also have access to exclusive content, some things that we do on the side. We are busy, so it might be coming in a little bit slow, but it's still going to be coming in. And you also get early access to certain things like what Titch is going to be or has put together. So go check that out and join us there as well.
yeah. So along with the extended version of the commercial, I actually recorded all of me putting it together in Blender and.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I did. With a couple of empty spaces between where like I was having some issues, so I stopped the recording, figured out whatever, and then forgot to record. So there's some slight gaps between, but I'm gonna basically slam all those videos together and fast forward so you can see like how everything gets built in Blender and eventually becomes a video.
That's awesome. Well, it looks like Pux is back up, but I can't seem to find the link
Yeah, I sent
itself.
it. It's in the chat. I just sent it to you.
Okay, yeah, there it is. And we are at Gauntlet.
The laptop is under the plane. You can see it.
Yeah, this is something that
So the
I
door in
didn't
front of
really
you, the double
think
door,
of.
there is a motion sensor there.
I was hoping for
There's a guy.
Gauntlet, to be honest. I really do enjoy Gauntlet. It's a nice map. It always feels like, you know, it's a refreshing map. You know, there's many different routes you can take.
So
It's very fun to play.
all the way up, so he can throw impacts on you
I just
guys.
want to take a moment and apologize to Karen for the amount of trolling I've done this weekend.
No, upstairs. In the middle, bro. In the middle.
Okay, I can't seem to pull it up even with the link. I don't know why.
As soon as you open the door, there's one in front of you.
All right. Well, anyway. So it looks like we have O.D.G defending on the
Just watch out for
plane.
impacts on the top of the
Unknown
plane.
crew starting to push forward, heading off to the far left. And it looks like we have Pucks sitting on the far left.
Couple of grenades going out. The only one God is seeing a lot of red here.
I'm staying at the back.
Yeah, Puck's throwing a couple of those over. And Paco, I would encourage you to take the second link there and use that. It seemed to work, but I can't find it on Pux's page for some reason. So if you check the Skype chat, pick the second link.
Wait.
It looks like O.D.G is holding down the airplane there a little bit as Unknown tries to make their way across, and Hugo goes down as well as Quick. And there goes their only one God. 3 members down at once. Unknown in a very bad spot here. With only 2 members left, which looks like it's a Frania
You gotta watch out
And
the
Hugo.
back.
and Hugo
Hugo,
as they work their way around the back.
hang on. There's one above you.
O.D.G holding the plane so tightly here with a lot of cover. Hugo downing Dermos. Sobakawa going in for the revive, getting it, providing a little bit of protection. And here comes Pucks
They're all there.
from below, trying to provide an extra cover here. Frania downing Dermos and Sobakawa.
Oh, it's behind you with your right.
And there goes Pucks with the flank, getting the elimination on Afrania and walking away with another victory. Is O.D.G not out of the fight yet, folks. Here comes O.D.G. Can they come back and win tonight? The score now 10 Unknown Crew and O.D.G 7. Woo! What a fight.
Potentially in for all 21 games today.
Potentially all 21.
So, wow, O.D.G only needs to win 3 more to tie it up and to make match point on for both of them. So there, it could happen.
Oh,
Would
yeah.
you, would you break?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I gotcha.
All right, so we will be going back to the gauntlet. This time we'll have O.D.G attacking Unknown on the defense.
As many as you want.
I don't know. We played too many.
Preferably 4. It's still to 11.
Doodaloo.
It was 11.
Okay, there you go. Should be sent to you now, Paco. Should be all set. Going back to Gauntlet. We are now 17 rounds in. This could still potentially be Unknown's game. All they have to do is win this one, and they're good to go.
What's been the closest match of the season for like season play or for playoffs?
Yeah, and that's going to be a tough one to answer regardless.
Feels like I played 20 games.
Because of the season, it would be Scrub Squad versus Death Squad, as well as Scrub Squad versus Top Gun. They were both 6-6. But as for playoffs, this is only the second game of the season. So I believe it's this one because I think the NAC versus who did NAC play? Who did NAC play again?
Anyone has a jammer?
Goon Platoon, is it?
No, Good Platoon didn't make.
You're right. They didn't.
Yeah, but at least we can. Okay, I'm staying
Okay.
here, bro.
I forget.
Right.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the.
Meat Pack. That's who it was.
Meat pack. Okay.
All right. So unknown crew using Eagle Eye here to their advantage. See,
I
people
believe
are
that was
picking up
11 to
crypto. They're
3.
picking it up for a reason. Oh, and there's a grenade taking them out. They're only one god getting an elimination there.
I think there's 2 guys there. I think they're damaged too.
And now it's unknown crew's opportunity to hold the plane. And it looks like they're only one god getting the elimination, but seems to be sitting alone
We're gonna lose.
as the rest of his team is not near the plane at the moment. I would definitely have to say, though, Viper, to answer your question of the playoffs, this being the second match, this has definitely been the closest. The first match was a bit one-sided.
11 to 3, I think it was.
Yeah, it was a bit one-sided. And there's only one god being forced to retreat out the back end of the plane, trying to get a couple of hits on. He seems to be a first line of defense against O.D.G, as the rest of his team is sitting back near the laptop. And Frania pushing up towards the back of the plane.
I hate them on the doors. So
Not much more movement here. There's still 3 minutes left. And there's still 3 members of O.D.G left against 4 members of Unknown. Let's see who takes this victory. O.D.G has to come out victorious if they want to continue to play with a chance to win this match and move forward in the playoffs to the semifinals. A lot riding on this round right here.
I don't know. They like quiet as fuck. You don't want to move.
O.D.G trying to make their way around, find a different route than what the Unknown is expecting them to do. And we can see, although Pux is out, he is trying to give them some intel. And Hugo downs Buckaroo. Sobakawa getting the revive by Hugo. Puts Buckaroo down once again. Sobakawa putting down Hugo. Now Buckaroo is completely eliminated. There goes Dermos. Sobakawa, the last of O.D.G remaining. Quick, goes down.
And eliminated.
You guys all get together and push.
And there it is. There's only one god coming in from behind, eliminating Sobakawa. An Unknown crew walks away with tonight's victory, and they're going to be moving forward to the semifinals, winning tonight 11-7.
We should do the same thing next time, Inspector.
Wow, very well played by both teams. I have to say, tonight's matchup had me really, really excited, on the edge of my seat the whole evening. Very well played by both teams. Holy cow.
Yeah, very close games all in all.
Hey, great matches, guys.
So Unknown will
Good games, guys. So, final 11 seconds.
Unknown should be facing the winner of, I believe,
Yeah, good luck.
they're on the upper bracket, correct?
I'm actually going to go to the Facebook page and check right now who they should be facing.
I believe they're on the upper bracket.
So, let's see. Unknown was up against O.D.G. I can't really tell from this.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. Good games, everyone. Have a good one, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But they are second. They are second in their
I can
group.
tell you. Okay, so, all right. So Hoons Goons,
Follow them too. Yep.
Chicken Noodle Soup, and then NAC. Okay, so yeah, so O.D.G
Alright,
versus
thanks for
Unknown is
watching.
actually on the upper bracket. So Hoons
We
Goons
did good in the
and
beginning,
Death
we
Squad.
fucking nasty.
Well,
That's
Hoons,
fucking
Goons, and Death Squad are going to be playing tomorrow, and CNS and Need 3 are going to be playing tomorrow as well. So, guys, definitely tune in for those matches. I believe we'll be able to cover at least one of them. I don't know what the times are yet, but if you join our Discord, I will be posting them in there as soon as I get the information. So, Or, if you aren't part of the North American Firewall League Discord, or if you're not part of the Facebook group page for the North American Firewall League, you can always join our Discord. The link is below. Yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Super excited about tonight's match. Well played, both teams. O.D.G, very good season. You guys should give yourselves a round of applause, pat on the back, and please do return for Season 3. You guys are phenomenal to watch. And best of luck in the future. Unknown Crew moving on to the semifinals. Best of luck in that round, guys.
Yeah.
Very excited for what's to come.
Yeah, and they're going to be going up against the winner of Hoons Goons versus Death Squad. So most likely Hoons Goons, I would imagine. So it's going to be a tough one for them to get out of, I think.
Yeah, Viper, I wish I could tell you what the times are. Unfortunately, I don't have them yet, considering that they both were supposed to be played tonight. But definitely keep you guys updated. Thank you for tuning in. This was the Amateur Hour commentary channel for North American Firewall League Season 2 quarterfinal match between Unknown Crew and O.D.G. I am your host, The Wolf Craze, with my co-host, Titch1987, and Paco, Casper, Friendly Ghost in the back. Thank you. And until next time, folks, peace.